Good morning, everybody. The entire video I just recorded didn't capture any audio. So you're going to get a better video because this is take two. Let's just hope the mic's fucking connected. All right. Today we're talking about old habits, why they pop up, why you want to evolve and move forward and leave them behind, but why they keep coming back. Every cell in your body, so we think, wants to move on. Drinking no longer serves me. Why do I still go do it? Smoking no longer serves me. Porn no longer serves me. Going and fucking with that girl that I know is bad for me, but I just can't get enough. That doesn't serve me, yet I keep going back to it. Overeating, overspending, over whatever the fuck. Whatever behavior it is, no longer serves me and I want to move on, yet it keeps coming back. Why is that? Let's get into it today. So, what is your identity? Who are you? Outside of title, job title, outside of hometown, outside of affiliations, whatever it is, right? Who are you as a man, as a person? What identity did you latch on to earlier in life, right? Were you the fat kid? Did you latch on to that? I'm the big kid. I'm the fat kid. Were you the weak one, the one that got bullied, the one that got picked on, the one that wasn't heard, the one that wasn't respected? Were you the boy that wasn't chosen? By a parent, mother, by the girls, right? You were overlooked, you were ignored, right? What was your identity as a kid, right? Let's fast forward. You're a grown man and you've been leveling up, you've been making some progress, but these old habits keep on reappearing in your life. Why is that? Well, for me, my identity as a kid was some of the things I mentioned, right? Was the weak one, right? I got picked on, I got bullied, right? I couldn't really defend myself. I was fucking skinny, scrawny as a kid. Um, I was the boy who wasn't chosen, right? Life experiences led me to believe that I just wasn't worthy, just wasn't chosen. Okay, I'm overlooked. Somebody else gets to win, not me. Well, now as an adult, I have experienced several seasons of life where things are actually going pretty well. I'm starting to win, right? I'm starting to see success, or at least I see the opportunity for success right in front of me. And I want to just reach out and grab it, but these old habits, they seem to keep yanking me back, you know? Success is right up ahead. And if I just keep going, I'll reach it. But these old habits seem to keep yanking me back. Well, my friend, the reason, the very fact that these old habits are not good for us and that they're self-destructive and that they set us back is the very reason we do them, right? We tend to think about habits and addictions and relapses and all these fucking terms as I just couldn't resist. I'm just not disciplined. You know, it's just bad for me. I don't want to do it and it's just bad for me. That's the reason that we do them because there is a mechanism in all of us called the ego, called the identity, and it is a very deeply embedded survival mechanism that we have had since we were fucking cavemen and even before. And it is designed to keep us alive. Our greatest drive as humans is to stay alive, reproduce, right? So it's one of the most powerful mechanisms that we have. That is the very mechanism that is forcing these old habits to reappear. You see, the identity and the ego, they don't give a fuck about winning versus losing. They don't look at things in terms of good versus bad. My life is peaceful versus chaotic. They don't give a fuck about any of that. The only thing that guarantees survival in the eyes of the identity and ego, the only things are predictability, safety, and ultimately survival, right? The identity will choose familiarity over peace. The identity will choose familiarity over winning and success, right? It's the old quote of the ghetto may be familiar, right? It may be a complete piece of shit, right? But it's familiar. So I'm just gonna stay in the ghettos, right? When I start to see success, having eyes on me, right? Whether that's, oh, the pretty girls are looking my way now. What's going on there? Oh, the men are actually treating me better. They're treating me well. What's going on there? I'm starting to see more money. I'm starting to see more followers. I'm starting to see whatever it is, right? More attention, more respect, more. What does the old identity see that as? A threat. Not good, not bad, not success, not winning. That's a threat. That's new. That's novel. That's unfamiliar. That's not predictable to me. So let me pull a lever that will get me back to familiarity and predictability. That's why I don't like the word addiction. I don't like the word relapse. These are just little levers that our identity has learned over time that when I get a little bit too far out of that familiarity, I can just hit this button, right? And it'll get me back to familiarity. I know porn is going to destroy me as a man. We've all experienced it, right? You go on a good binge, you are stripped of your confidence. You are stripped of your vitality. You are stripped of your focus. You're stripped of your drive, your ambition, your charisma, your masculinity, everything, right? It robs us of damn near everything. And yet we still make the choice to engage, right? Because that is the lever our identities have learned that get us back to familiarity. It's the very reason, right? Like I said, the very fact that porn, in my case, I struggle with other addictions, right? Your drug of choice, right? Alcohol, drugs themselves, porn, women, whatever it is, right? Eating, spending. We have learned that these things, the very fact that these things destroy us is the very reason that we unconsciously choose to partake in them again and again, right? Because, okay, now I'm on top of the world. Everybody's showing me love. Everybody's treating me. Whoa, this ain't familiar. That's not how we got treated as a kid. So let me just hit this lever called porn. And now the next day I'm going to show up groggy, brain fog, not confident, stripped of my masculinity and vitality. And now everybody kind of ignores me again. Now people don't really have their eyes on me. And so now I'm back in familiar territory of invisible, overlooked, not chosen, right? And so therefore I'm safe. In the next video, my brothers, we will get into how, right? Because I know you're asking how, okay, gotcha, CT. Okay, you blow my mind. The fucking identity is but how do we break that? That is for the next video.